promote. I don't get paid to do that. Anything I do, I get paid for. And promoting a movie, you don't get paid for that. So I'm not paying. So all in all, they tried to pimp her and lowball her. So she kept all that tied up in her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Grego, Monique ass cookie. She had that all tied up in her, man, and knots and everything. So now Monique is back on the comedy trail, right? And Monique went off. She called Tyler Perry all out his name, right? Talking about he can suck her, you know. If she had a ding-dong, he can suck that. You know what I'm saying? She got on Lee Daniels. She called Oprah out her name. And I mean, all these are big money people now. Monique don't give a damn. She called them all out. So what happened recently was, before she went on a show last week, I think it was the weekend, Tyler Perry called her up just to blow things over. You know, smooth them out. See what she want, right? Okay. What happened was, she told Tyler, whatever we talk about, you know I'm going to do it on my show tonight. I just want you to know, I don't want it to come back to you. I'm just letting you know what we talk about is going to go on the show. So Tyler Perry tried to apologize for everybody, asked Monique, did she need anything? And, you know, just say he was sorry and everybody's sorry about how things went down and could they be good again. So Monique said, I can't promise you nothing, but, you know, I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm just letting you know I'm going to talk about it later. And sure enough, if you go to YouTube and pull up her show from this past weekend, see, I'm not like all these other technical guys around here, you know, because I do too much as is. I can't pull the shit up. So go to YouTube, pull it up. You'll hear what she had to say. Because she also asked Tyler. She said, when Tyler was, stuttering, she said, let me speak to Medea. Medea probably can handle this situation more better. So she said, Medea came on and said, Monique, how you doing? What you doing? Oh, yeah. So Monique started getting on Medea. So then next thing you know, Medea said, well, I'm going to pass you back over to Tyler because this right here ain't got nothing to do with me. Here you go, Tyler. Take the phone back. Here you go. Oh, Monique had you. She had you down once you hear that tape of her show this past weekend where she went in on him. And she called Lee Daniels all out his name. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I'm going to put it to you like this. A lot of people that would get rolled, just get caboosed like that by these people wouldn't have said nothing because they've been too scared. But Monique said, fuck that. I'm a comedian. I got a platform. Fuck with me. I'm going to show you what I can do. And that's what she did. She went on her platform and she going to blast them the whole tour. And she got some funny people on. She got Tone on there. It's a couple more people, man. I didn't get the other names, but, man, this is going to be, I hope they bring that show here to Atlanta. I'll be front row. Because I'll be scared I got to take a piss and I may piss on somebody. That's how funny that shit going to be, man. But, hey, man, big up to Tyler Perry. He do a lot. Oprah. I don't know too much about Lee Daniels. I just know he make movies. And Monique. Big up to Monique for keeping it real. Monique get the Keep It Real award from the #1 Chief Rocka, Jersey Vern, today. All right, now we're going to touch on this other subject, man. Daddy Ball. Everybody know who Daddy Ball is. Daddy Ball made a comment on the talk show this weekend, right? It was him and his wife on there. You know, the two hosts of the show, right? I don't like to name people on other shows because I think that the WSME show is better than any show out here. So why should I name other people when we got a cast of Jeff Fox, The Microwave, KC, Jelani, BMS3 Sports. Let me see. I hope I ain't missing nobody. Mr. Harper, and soon to be the Governor Vince Wright and DJ Dollars and Cents. You know, we got people like that. So why should I mention these other motherfuckers? So anyway, he was on the show, and he just ranting and raving about people that's making comments. So Tyree name come up, right? Tyree Irving. Tyree made he made a little remark about how Daddy Ball has ruined his son's life. You know what I'm saying? He said, when I made it big, my father just stepped to the side and let me do what I had to do. So Daddy Ball just came out and said, well, that's the difference between you and my son is, I'm quoting what I heard now. I'm not making up shit. This is what I heard. The difference between you and my son is that my son's mother played basketball. I played basketball. So we know basketball. In other words, he trying to say Kyrie's father never played basketball, but Kyrie's father did coach basketball. I know that for a fact. He coached AAU. Then he trying to make a thing that Kyrie don't have a mama. His mother passed. So you're not in this conversation. You're not on our level. I mean, he didn't say nothing bad against the mother. You know what I'm saying? Because, rest her soul, but I don't think he should never mention the mother anyway. Even though he didn't say nothing bad about it, he shouldn't have just mentioned anyway. If it's Kyrie and his father, just talk about them two. Don't bring up just because your wife there, that she played basketball, you played basketball. I mean, I understand that you trying to protect your brand and your son's name. I understand that, and you got the right to do that. But to talk about the man, to mention the man mother, not talk about it, but to mention the man mother and she's not here, that could be hurtful because people take things in a whole different direction. And I see Ninja coming in here with question marks. And before you put them question marks, Ninja, I didn't say he was wrong for what he said, but he shouldn't have just mentioned the mother. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany said, that's why I don't like that dude. I'm done. All I got to say, the conversation was about Kyrie, his father, right? So if it's Kyrie and his father, you just mentioned you and your son. Why you bring your wife in this? Because all that did was open up a can of worms for you to say something else that you shouldn't have really said. You shouldn't have never mentioned his mother. Even though you ain't say nothing negative, you don't bring her up, especially if you know she was deceased. That's my take on it. I seen what Doug put in his article on this Facebook article, because a lot of people going around saying that he said this, said that about the mom, but I ain't hear that either. I didn't hear him say nothing about the mother, but he just mentioned the mother. But she shouldn't even been mentioned in the conversation. That's all I'm saying. But what Daddy Ball doing, I'm not against what he doing in life. He going around there protecting him, his kid, protecting their brand, and telling this media how he feel about him. But when it comes down to you against your own, right? That was a conversation for another day, not right then and there. That's how I look at it. Let me see. Wody said, don't talk about my mama, period. Good or bad. Don't let her leave your lips or it's going to be problems. I hear you, Modi. Mocha says, seem like we're going to talk about Lavar until his son Lorenzo get drafted. I'm tired of his ass. Yeah, I hear you, Mocha, but he keep making news. That's the thing about him, Miss Mocha. He making news. Tiffany said that would get you murked in KC, Dallas, Fort Worth, and any other place on this planet. I mean, shoot. That'll get you murked if you was down there in the place that Nano be at, down there in the shelter. I hope I talk Nano up. He may come up in here now. Yeah, shit, you live in a shelter, somebody talking about your mama. Okay, that ninja said, I was waiting for it. The media has been doing this for a long time, nitpicking at stories, putting certain phrases out, and giving people a reason to criticize a black dude. I just don't get why we keep falling for it. And that ninja, if it was something I read, I wouldn't even speak on it. But this is something I heard. I heard the tape. I listened to the tape. Go to Doug's page and listen to the tape, and then you will see what he said and how he said it. Sluggo said, I have a comment on it until I see it in its full contact. Go listen to the tape, Sluggo. That's all I said. Because I wouldn't have never spoke on it if somebody just wrote it. I seen the tape. That's the only reason I could speak on it. And I just felt that he should have never mentioned the name. And mentioned his mother, period. He should have just left it between the guys. This was a guy's conversation. You and your son, we and his father. Okay, Ms. Mocha said, can Lavar Ball just go away? Oops, wait. The draft is coming up. He going to have to hear his name over and over again. Then they said Kyrie was the first one to criticize. Yeah, but Kyrie ain't say nothing about his mama, though. You got to look at that, Ninja. Now, I'm telling you something, Ninja. Now, you know, as much as you love your mother and father, if somebody says something about your mother, you'll be hotter than fish grease. If they even mention her name. If they even say, you know, whatever your last name is, I forgot your last name. If they even say something about Miss So-and-so, you'll be a ho, player. Don't even let that come out your mouth. And you know that, Ninja. It ain't turned me, Ninja. It didn't turn me from him. I still say, Daddy Ball can continue to do what he want to do, say what he want to say. But when it comes down to a touchy situation like that, you cannot do that. You can't do that. You cannot do that. That's all I had to say on that one. Let me see. Tiffany said, I'm not feeling him. He may be a great dad, but he's not a good ambassador of the BBB brand. Now that not all news is good news. I play spades and dominoes, and not all money is good money. Ooh, I hear you, baby. Gregor said, Lavar has no tact. We all knows this. T-Dub said, maybe Kyrie should have never given his opinion about that man's son. Prop response is that his kid and he can do what he please. I'm not in it. But you just said something, T-Dub. How you ain't in it? And Ninja said, the media doesn't have no cover, and they choose to for his reaction. Surely you can see that shit. Yeah, you can see it both ways, that Ninja. You definitely can see it both ways and whatnot. But if this was just the media putting it out there, then I wouldn't have much to say about it. But I heard the tape. This was right there in the studio. They didn't edit to that. They didn't edit that. Wody said, Ninja, you give the media too much credit. Just because people have opinions don't mean the media put it in their heads. True that? Brian B. Hill said, you come at the king, you best know, Miss Omar. Big Albert said, media has a campaign against Lavar Ball. They don't respect positive words coming out of his mouth, only the negative. Big L said, I play with no man mom, real talk. That's real. Everybody feel that way. Slogan said, media has a bigger impact than most would like to believe. True that. And then it said, Wody, you have to stop misquoting me. Listen to what I'm saying. I watched the media put out a story and sequence, right? Watch everybody repeat over and over again. If they say something, y'all do it. They don't keep it on. Say shit. That's not giving the media credit. That's paying attention. This is based on speculation. Bro Buff says spade tournament at TDSS 3. Yeah, I hear you on that, boy. Definitely that. Just break out the cards. A new pack at that. And we ain't playing with all them goddamn high cards either. Ain't no 2 of diamond, 2 hearts, and no spade. Yeah. yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all, I mean, it's a deep subject. Very deep subject. And then just said, what is elementary school? Is nobody noticed that each time the basketball subject comes up, it's a dumbass media-driven side topic. Well, I didn't look in the media on that one. I looked at the show he was on. So, I didn't look at the media, so I don't know what the media said. And if that's media, that was talk. That was words. None of them had nothing to say while all this was going on. Daddy Ball had the floor for at least 20 minutes. Angry Black Man said, LeBron Ball angle has been to boost